tears when the Fijian players hear their national anthem. God bless Fiji. Really sets it up for a wonderful match up here.
Well, it's
tonight.
A team which essentially picks itself. They're leaving Joshua Tuisova on the bench. He will be the impact player coming in through the second half. There you can see the Great Britain 7. Dan Bibby, the man who took them through with a golden point try against Argentina. Tom Mitchell, who pulls all the strings. James Rodwell, the man who simply is British Sevens rugby. 10 minutes each way for the biggest prize in sport, an Olympic gold medal. The defending champions United States, they're long gone. We haven't seen an Olympic rugby final since the Chariots of Fire Olympics in 1924. The first catch is a clean one, and the first man to the contact for Great Britain, Phil Burgess. What an Olympic Games he's had. It's a time for cool heads, but when the opportunity comes, you've got to grab it. That was Kunatani, the Toulouse wing, taking play up to halfway, fed by Kalinisau. Here's Jerry Tuwai, the smallest man in this Fiji side, and romping through. Leone Nakarawa, these British players know him well. He's been at the Glasgow Warriors for a couple of seasons. Kunatani goes to ground. Scoop back up, here's Tuwai. Out wide is Kalinisau. Mitchell comes across, he shows him the touchline. He takes him down, but he can't prevent the try. 55 seconds gone in the final. Fiji impose their will.
Fantastic play by Kalinisau, but I wonder if the difference is going to be these huge men in the low numbers for Fiji, because they can make such a difference. I'm talking about 2, 3 and 5, the forwards. They get the ball to the flying outsides. Men like Kalinisau, there are the two captains meeting, and he goes down, he repositions, he dives, and he scores it over his shoulder. Fantastic effort by Kalinisau.
Well, Great Britain only conceded one try in half an hour of rugby in the knockout phase up until now. It's taken here 50-odd seconds for the dam wall to break for the first time.
That was a tough tackle that Mitchell had to attempt there. He gave it plenty, but not enough.
So Ravuvu with the restart. Palm back. There's James Davis. There are plenty of British men here who know what it feels like to beat Fiji. James Davis, we saw him there, the Welsh representative in this British 7. He once scored 2 tries against Fiji in a World Series tournament. That was 4 years ago in Port Elizabeth. That was for Wales when the Welshmen beat Fiji. England, who form the core of this British team, 8 of the squad of 12. They too vastly experienced against this side. And indeed, the last time that England met Fiji, it was England who ran out winners in emphatic style. That was by 31 points to 10 at Twickenham in London in May. Here it is now with Kunatani. The offload, there are numbers out wide again for Fiji if they can find them. It's a bouncing ball. Britain have time to close the gaps, but bursting his way through with the offload. And it's another score. And this is Fiji at their rampant best. 2 tries. We've been playing 3.5 minutes, and it's the little fella, Jerry Tuwai.
Brilliantly done by Tuwai, but before that, in the middle of the field, there were hard hits by Veramalua, Kunatani, and Nakarawa, and then it came out to the little man out wide by Samisoni Viriviri, another vastly experienced player. And look at these big guys. And there is Viriviri crashing through, making the pass. And Tuwai, a great finish round behind the post. This is a wonderful start by Fiji.
Kalinisau from just right of the uprights makes it a 12-point score. Ben Ryan, well, people were writing stories about Ben Ryan a decade or so ago, saying he was a man ahead of his time. Well, he certainly is Great Britain's loss. Here, leading the Fijians, two old mates coaching against one another. Simon Amor, and look again here. Fiji bursting their way through the defence. That time it was Nakarawa, but the ball's gone forward. It's taken almost 5 minutes, but something finally has gone astray from Fiji.
Take a lottery tickets for 2, 3 or 5. These guys are going to be the hard hitters. We know that. They already are. That was bad luck for Nakarawa, rolling it forward. Maybe he could have given it earlier. But hey, who's quibbling at 12-0 and halfway through the first half?
Well, it's like round 3. And Britain have been down to the canvas already twice. But they're still standing. They can't afford, though, to soak up too much more punishment. They need to land a few blows of their own. Fiji have wobbled a couple of times over the course of the 3 days here. Almost lost to Argentina. That was one of them. But when we've got to the knockout matches, they've just found another gear. And when necessary, another one again.
One thing for sure, the referee, Rasavengi, won't allow collapses and stoppages. He likes the game to go quick. He's quick himself. He could be one of the quickest guys on the field. And he wants the game to keep flowing at all times. And I wonder if that'll help Fiji more.
Yes, Rasavengi was quite a decent half-miler in his pomp. Here goes Dan Norton. He's the man who scored the try against South Africa, which took Britain through to this final. Norton, Bibby, Mitchell, Burgess waits. They're still locked in their 22. Good step there from Burgess. Bibby alongside. And he wasn't ready for the offload. That was unlucky for Great Britain. The turn there from Nakarawa. And again, there are gaps opening out wide here. Veremalua into the corner. It's all too easy. This is a superb first half performance from the Fijians. They came here as the #1 ranked side, and they have imposed themselves in every way against Great Britain in this final.
This is just a continuation of form for Joseph Veremalua. He was one of the players of the year, the Dream Team 7 after the circuit this year. So those of us who have been lucky enough to follow this know how good he is at finishing wide out. Beautiful try, number 3 for Fiji.
Well, Kalinisau, it's a tough old ask. The wind blowing quite strongly from his left there. Didn't quite get it right, but it's 17 points to 0. There's Dan Bibby. Dan Bibby played a handful of times at fly half for the Fylde Club. That's up on the Lancashire coast. The same club, by the way, as the former England captain, now the World Rugby president, Bill Beaumont. I suspect Bill didn't notice Bibby in his Fylde days. He won't have been able to miss him here. He's been quite a player for Great Britain, but once again, and there's the offload. And again, it's a Fiji try, and it's Leone Nakarawa. And I can imagine now, old Gregor Townsend, his old coach at Glasgow Warriors, sitting back in his chair there in the borders of Scotland. The problem with that, they'd be ruining the fact that this man's on his way to France next season. He will say, I've seen it time and time again at training. Nakarawa got one of the great offloading games in 15s, made for 7s. And Fiji, well, they're making Great Britain look like second-raters.
And they are not second-raters, are they, Martin? They've played their way through here in... Oh, look at that one. It's a fantastic kick. And we're seeing it on the replay this time. We've seen it so often. They're hitting the post, but numbers 2, 3 and 5 are just running amok here. either scoring tries or getting it wide for the speedy guys, the flash guys out wide to get them.
Well, two accomplished guys in 15s there creating that. Great catch by Dan Bibby, by the way. The man who made the catch for that previous try, Sami Kunatani, a wing for Toulouse, offloading to the second rower, Leone Nakarawa. Well, if you went back to rugby 30 or 40 years ago, you wouldn't have had acrobatic lock forwards operating like this. He really is a true athlete. Pumping the arms. Might not quite have the turn of foot of Usain Bolt. But he's certainly more like Usain Bolt than one or two of the lock forwards we used to see playing rugby 30 or 40 years ago. Oh, it's another one. Oh! What is there to say? Tom Mitchell doing what he can. But Vatima Ravuvu has just scored another try. We haven't even got halfway through this final. And Fiji in sight of 30.
What are these Fijians doing for rugby all over the world? For rugby at the Olympic Games, it is just wonderful to behold. Our eyes are seeing the glory of sevens at its very, very best. And they're doing it against an accomplished team that fully merits being in this gold medal match. But this is just fantastic example of what sevens rugby is supposed to be.
And once again, Sami Kunatani, the wing in 15s, the creator and the provider here in sevens, the ball winner, was instrumental in that score. It is half-time.